Hello students, welcome to Medha Institute of Education Current Affairs. And this is the last part of Current Affairs for the month of July. 40 questions with full explanation has already been covered in the previous video. You can go and check it out there. So let us move on to the first question for today. First question for today is India has signed a treaty with which country recently to boost organic product trade? And the correct answer here is option number B, Taiwan. So, what do you understand by organic products? Organic products are those products that are produced using organic materials like cow dung. Organic products are sustainable, environment friendly, and it is very good for the health of the consumer. Apart from that, let me give you information. I've already discussed it in my previous lecture that Sikkim was the first 100% fully organic state. Okay. And apart from that, let me tell you an interesting fact about Taiwan. Do you know that Taiwan has not yet been recognized as a country in United Nations? It is because due to the opposition of China. Because China wants Taiwan to follow one country, two system policy, which is rejected by Taiwan. For today is what is angel tax? And the best description from the four options given below is tax levied on the excess amount received by startups above the fair market value of the shares. So option B is the correct answer. So let me explain you what is angel tax. You have a company, your startup company, and the fair market value of your company stands at 10 CR. But due to some investment, the valuation of your company becomes 20 CR. So the gap in between, that is the 10 CR, this was taxable under angel tax. So angel tax was the difference between the fair market value and the valuation based on investment. Based on investment. So this was in the news because angel tax has been completely scrapped off and it is no longer a tax in India. Now let's move on to another question. Question for today is what is Omega Centauri? And the correct answer from the options below is option number D. It is the largest globular cluster in the Milky Way galaxy. And Milky Way galaxy is the largest galaxy of our solar system. Okay. And let's move on to Omega Centauri. So why was this in news is because it gave us solid evidence of central black hole in clusters. So black hole is always a mysterious and a very interesting topic and often question comes from this part. So what is black hole? A black hole is a region in space where the gravitation pull is so strong that even light cannot escape through it. So anything cannot escape through the black hole. So this question becomes important. So let's move on to question number 44. Question number 44 is which organization has launched Me Devis? And the full form of Me Devis is Medical Device Information System. So the correct answer here is World Health Organization. And Me Devis is the first global clearinghouse for all medical devices like catheters, pacemakers, etc. Question number 45. What is plate tectonics? And the correct answer from the option below is option number A, movement of Earth's crustal plates. So plate tectonics is the study of the Earth's outermost layer, also known as the lithosphere. So lithosphere are the outermost shell of the Earth. They are large and rigid and they move into each other and interact with each other. So when they interact with each other, they cause seismic activities like earthquake and landslides. So this is a topic of geography, and why was this in news is because A new microcontinent known as David Strait has been discovered between Greenland and Canada. The next question is, which state government has recently decided to ban the sale of high caffeine drinks near schools? And the correct answer is the state of Maharashtra. And this decision of Maharashtra government is well appreciated because caffeine can cause adverse effects on the health of children. Especially it can cause insomnia, nervousness, restlessness, nausea, and even it can increase the heart rate. And apart from that, nowadays in the market, big companies are promoting their caffeine-loaded drinks as instant energy products, which is not good in the long run. So please don't fall in this kind of trap. Question number 47 is, what is extreme solar particle event? And the correct answer from the option below would be option number B, a burst of high energy particles, especially the protons from the sun impacting the earth. So when the sun sends too much of protons into space, which are stronger, it causes damage to the ozone layer. And ozone layer is very important because it protects us from UV lights. And UV lights are harmful for us because it can alter our DNA and cause skin cancer. And this extreme solar particle event is not a frequent event. The last one took place in 993 AD. So this is for question number 47. Now let's move to the next question. In question number 48, we have matched the following column. In one side, we have the country, and the other side, we have the moon mission. Luna 25 was of Russia, which is true. Apollo 11 was of USA, and it was the first moon mission in the world. Chang'e 5 is of China, and this has been in news recently because it is the first mission to retrieve rocks from the moon. And Chandrayaan is of India. And did you know the fact that Chandrayaan 1 was the first to discover water molecules in the moon? So the correct answer here will be option number A, that is Luna 25 belongs to Russia, Apollo 11 is USA, Chang 5 is China, and Chandrayaan is India. Question number 49 is, who releases World Population Prospect? And the correct answer from the option below is United Nations. The major report and indices of important organization often comes in examination. So we must know about the major reports produced by important organization. And in 2022, India surpassed China to become the most populous country. So India is number one in terms of population. So question number 50 is, what are meta crimes? And the correct answer is crimes that attack or misuse technology system meant to prevent or detect crimes. So meta crimes are those crimes that happen in metaverse. And metaverse is a three-dimensional virtual realm in which everything feels very real. For example, if you are in metaverse, you can interact, connect, and do parting, make friends. You can do a lot of things in that meta world, and it feels very real, and you feel very connected. So meta crimes are different from the cyber crimes is because cyber crimes has been regulated and meta crimes has not yet been regulated. And it is very important to regulate the meta crimes is because meta crimes can feel very real in the virtual world. And it has led to depression because many people were sexually harassed in meta world and they were even bullied in the meta world. So meta crimes are those crimes that happen in metaverse and it feels very real. So let's go to next question. So question number 51 is, which is not a UNESCO World Heritage Site? So we have not in the question. So the correct answer is the Gateway of India. So Gateway of India, although it's a very important tourist destination, but it is not a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So this was in the news because Charaidao Moidans of Assam, that is the burial ground of kings and queens of Ahom dynasty, was recently added to the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So let's move on to next question. So question number 52 is, what does the term greenium refers to? So the correct answer from the given option is option number A, that is a premium on the price of green bonds compared to traditional bonds, reflecting the environmental benefits. So, what do you understand by green bonds? Green bonds are those bonds which support environmental friendly projects like solar energy, wind energy, green building. So they are the projects that looks for sustainable future. And the return on most green bonds are very, very less compared to the traditional bonds. So let's go to another question. Question number 53 is when is Kargil Vijay Divas celebrated? I guess every one of you know the answer. That is option number D, 26th July. So why is Kargil Vijay Divas celebrated? It's because of two reasons. First of all, victory of India against Pakistan in 1999 war. And second, to mark the pride, valor, and sacrifice of an Indian army who took part in Operation Vijay and got hold of very strategic points like the Tiger Hill. They fought through very tough terrain and many of them sacrificed their life. So I would like to salute all the brave warriors who participated in Operation Vijay. So Kargil Vijay Divas is celebrated in 26 July. Now let's move on to next question. Next question is where is the 2024 Summer Olympics being held? And the correct answer here, I guess most of you already know that is Paris, France. So this Olympics in 2024 was quite controversial because of many facts. First of all was security concern. Just before the Olympics, there was a rape case in Paris, so that was also one of the concern. Another one was human rights issues and controversy allowing Israel to participate in midst of Israel-Hamas war. And recently, I was watching in the news also, and there was some controversy regarding the food too. Question number 55 is what is carbon border adjustment mechanism? And from the four options, the best definition would be option number A. A policy that imposes a carbon price on imported goods based on their carbon content to prevent carbon leakage and ensure fair competition with domestic products. So this is the carbon price on imports of carbon intensive products such as steel and cement. So this mechanism has been followed by the countries of European Union in order to reduce the carbon footprint. So the question of carbon footprint is very important because many a times carbon footprint has been in news and it has been constantly been asked in many different examinations. So carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases generated by one action. For example, right now we are promoting vocal for local, means we are promoting local products, which is very good because it has less carbon footprint in it. Number 56 is what is the rank of India in Henley's Fast Food Index? And the correct answer is option number A, 82. So India has moved 2 points up. Last year, the position of India was 84. So it has moved 2 positions up. So Henley's Fast Food Index is the global ranking of countries according to their travel freedom. And Singapore has topped the list, surpassing Japan. So Singapore has the most powerful passport of the world. In which country recently a widespread protest was seen against reservation? And the correct answer is option number B, Bangladesh. So let us talk about Bangladesh reservation system and how it is different from Indian reservation system. In India, the reservation is caste based. In Bangladesh, 30% of government job quota was to be reserved for freedom fighters who fought in Bangladesh Liberation War. So many protesters were not satisfied because it indirectly favored those who supported the ruling party. Very devastating effect. Schools were shut down, colleges were shut down, internet was shut down, and the students who went to study in Bangladesh were brought back to India. So it claimed over 300 lives as per the official figure, and the government, although withdrew the act, but still the protest has not yet been settled. Number 58 is which organization releases the State of World's Forest Report? And the correct answer is option number C, Food and Agriculture Organization, which is a specialized agency of the United Nations. And this report is released once in 2 years. It is a biennial report. This year, some observation was made regarding the report. First is the rate of deforestation has gone down compared to the last decade. And second, the impact of climate change in forest is very disturbing. So this two observation was made. So now let's move on to India's State of Forest report. This report is an Indian report published by Forest Survey of India, and this report is also a biennial report. So we have two important things here is the State of World's Forest report is released by Food and Agriculture Organization, and Indian State of Forest report is released by Forest Survey of India. Last question for today is where is Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary located in? And the correct answer is Kerala. So this district of Kerala was in news because of its multiple landslide that killed over 160 people, displaced a lot number of people, and many more are still missing. So still the NDRF is working to rescue the people there. So let us know why is Kerala so much prone to natural disasters. The first reason for Kerala being into natural disaster frequently is because of its location. Kerala is located in the Western Ghats, which is a steep slope, and landslide is frequent here. The second is huge number of rivers. Kerala has a huge number of rivers, and these rivers, when they have lot of water in it, frequently flood takes place. For example, in 2018, around 400 people died in the state of Kerala due to flooding. And the third is heavy rainfall. Kerala receives heavy rainfall in the pre-monsoon season. So this is also one of the reasons for flood and other natural disasters taking place in the state of Kerala. So that's all for today. We have finished with the July current affairs. We have covered 59 questions with detailed explanation of each question. Hope you liked our session and enjoy your weekends. Bye.